Hey guys, how's it going? Spastic1477 here again. Today I'm not going to do my favorite YouTubers episode because I don't have enough time to edit and stuff. So I'm going to do a really quick update right now. Recently my great-grandmother passed away. It was literally like 3 days ago. So I'm actually heading out of town tomorrow to go to a funeral. What this means is that this is just another vlog video, and I mean kind of a vlog video, like a adventures in retail if you will. But yeah, that means today is just another one of those types of videos, and there won't be a video on Monday because I won't be able to make it basically. But there will be a video on Wednesday, and hopefully my favorite YouTuber on next Friday. So without further ado, let's get into this episode. So today I don't know really what I'm going to talk about. I said I'll do another adventures in retail, I guess, so I don't know, I'm just going to talk about the first thing that comes to my head now. Okay, so basically, as you all know, I work in a deli. I've mentioned this in every video so far. But yeah, I work there and I do shit. I don't really have a lot of stories for the deli because I've only been there for about a year, and you know, not every customer that comes in is a fucking psycho trying to kill me, or a fucking Asian dude trying to fucking abuse me and get me fired or whatever. But before that, some people know that I used to be a cashier, so I used to work on registers, and that is where you see a lot of fucking weirdos. Okay, so I'm gonna take you back to about, must have been 2014, 2013, and I was working on registers. It's about 9:30 at night, so we got half an hour till close. And this dude, he walks in. He's really dirty looking, like his skin's like dirt, kinda. It's like he's white, but his skin's like really like dirty. You can tell he's really dirty, and his singlet's like ripped and shit, and he's pacing up and down the aisle like really aggressively. And the next thing we see is this fucking bikie gang stroll up at the front door. There's about maybe 10 members of this bikie gang, and we're absolutely shitting ourselves here on the front desk. There's me and the supervisor, and the supervisor's like absolutely shitting herself. She's like, what do we do? Do we call the police? Like, what's going on here? And this dude is pacing up and down the aisles, and the manager on duty at the time, like the dude that does the nighttime management, he stood in the knife aisle to make sure that he wasn't going to steal any knives or anything and attempt an attack outside the front of the store. And to be honest, dude, I was fucking thinking the same thing. I was thinking that this dude is gonna go into the fucking kitchenware aisle, pick up like 3 knives and just start fucking killing people. Like, it was legit. Like, this guy was fucked up on drugs. Like, he was pacing around. He was like angry, like fucking mumbling shit under his breath, like fucking just like knocking shit over. So the bikie gang's standing outside, and one of them kind of walks up to me and he asks me, "Oi, is there a fucking bloke in here who's like off his head on fucking drugs and shit?" I go, "Yeah, man, he's like in one of the aisles, dude. What's going on with this guy?" And he tells me this story that this guy is recently out of prison, been through rehab and shit, but fell back into it. And at like the bikies their kind of hangout shit, he just kind of knocked over all their bikes, like all their motorbikes and shit. And so they're not happy about that. So they've come to just kind of find him, and they've already got the police on the phone. The police are coming in. So the bikie gang weren't there to fucking like get this dude and like kill him, like fucking like a public execution type style shit. The bikers were kind of like, we just don't want this guy to like fuck up anyone else's shit, dude. Like, we're not a gang that's out for violence and shit, dude. We just do drugs and shit. And I was like, yeah, nah, fair enough, man. Like, fucking whatever, dude. Like, this guy's obviously fucked up, and he's probably going to start hurting people soon. And so these bikie guys had the police on the phone, and the police got there maybe like 15 minutes later. So it's now 9:45, 15 minutes before we close, and this dude's pacing up and down the aisle. So there's like a couple broken jars and shit. So the police walk into the store, and they walk past the aisle that he's in, and the guy, like the fucked up dude, sees the policeman and fucking piss bolts it up the aisle. And all you see is these 2 policemen just fucking zoom up the aisle, fucking crash tackle this dude like into the fucking shelves, like pin him up against like shelves and shit, and like throw him to the ground and fucking handcuff the dude like straight up. It was fucking epic, dude. Like, these fucking policemen just fucking charged and crash tackled this motherfucker like it was some like NFL game, like where these cunts just fucking boom knocked him to the fucking ground in an instant. And it was like, it was good shit, dude. And the police were like to the bikie gang, you're not here to like stir up any trouble and shit. The bikies were like, nah, we just want this dude out of here. We want him taken away. He's like fucked up our bikes. We're probably going to press charges on him and shit. And the police were like, yeah, nah, fair enough. And the bikie guys just fucking left. Like, these bikie dudes, like, if you're imagining like a regular bikie gang with like these fat dudes with tattoos and shit, that's basically what they were. They were like fat dudes, had like tattoos, they had like the leather jackets with the ripped arms and shit. And they were like, they look fucking badass, dude. Like, they look fucking sweet. And these guys were like, nah, dude, we're pretty peaceful, we're pretty chill, we just like do drugs and shit, sell that shit. And the police like didn't ask any further questions, because if this biking gang had to, they probably would get violent with like police and shit. Like, you know, like bikies and policemen don't really fucking get along, so they're probably trying to avoid confrontation in public and shit. But yeah, so that's kind of my crazy person story for today. This fucking drugged up dude getting crash tackled by police and my encounter with a bikie gang. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, because I had a traumatizing experience with it. But if you liked the video, slap it a like. If you didn't like the video, slap it a dislike. All feedback is appreciated. As I said, no video on Monday, but there will be one on Wednesday. If you like what I do, please subscribe. Now at 10 subscribers, and I will see you guys next fucking Wednesday. Also, I'd really appreciate it if you'd suck my fucking dick.